Hello everyone, Deathstrike here. And so, here's the video that I told you guys about that I was gonna make. I kinda didn't check my subscriber count, but I believe it's still somewhere near 7. Yeah, it turns out thanks to the new profile pic, I can now look at my own subscriber count. Don't need to ask my friend Billy the Turtle for it anymore. Anyway, guys, so the video I said I was gonna make with, I kinda wanna get this done soon, shit, nope. Not having that. Wait, hang on. Anyway, it's about commentary channels in general. I believe the fact that I already have if any of you stayed here to see this video, probably have a guess on what the title's gonna be. And if you guess Phirrana Bait, you're gonna be right, which is gonna be the title of this video. Anyway, it's about the commentary channels, to which, and I want to make a couple of things clear first.
Not those bikers.
This is just a video about my opinions, to which if this blows up, I know I am gonna get attention. So to prevent that, if it does happen, this is all just an opinionated video. I am trying to make a statement about something. About the current state of YouTube, not really just a bit of a statement as to why everything seems so shitty here on this platform right now. I really can't put it into words, but I'll list two channels, maybe one if I can only remember one name. But I'll list 2 channels at the end of this video, so you can basically they could put it into words better than I ever could. And once again, these are all my opinions. However, they are. Before this gets confusing, I'm just gonna get on. Mainly, as I said in the first episode of a Crazy Mark rambling, I basically said that I blame most commentary channels for the reason YouTube the way they are. There are a few good ones, however even they have some salt on their side. Mainly all the things that's been happening, of course you may think, don't these you may be thinking, aren't you, dude, they call out bullshit. While being plenty full of it themselves, and let's be honest, when you've seen one of their videos, when have you ever actually thought these guys actually care about this? When in reality, they just don't. They just don't. And one of the big things that stick out about them, at least the worst ones, are mainly, they like to insult people. They like to insult people like very demean, jump to conclusions way too fast before basically any sort of information comes out, and use this gig as a way to get popular so they can make money off of it. I mean, that's what I'm trying to do, but hey, I'm using this as a career to, but this is a career this is a platform I do care about because, it makes me happy. Oh. Yeah, I need to fix the GPS on this. Doesn't work half the time. Yeah, mainly if if you want the best example of that, I mean, just looking about any video being made about the extra credits video. I don't want to name it, well, 2 extra credits videos, and I don't want to name it because I'm pretty much think you guys already know the title of both of them.
I think this blind camel. I think I just fucked up.
Just
your
ignore the
goddamn
radio.
figure.
In case you didn't know, the second one was about whether or not games should cost $60. Which it shouldn't, but it shouldn't cost over that price. Then again, I'm just saying, a lot of this stuff they can base, I mean, literally 2 videos, and it seems like this is enough to say get people to hate them or whatever. I seen plenty of those guys rip into them just because they made one video. Just a single bad video. Just one! Just one! And even sometimes they even mention the second one. Which, again guys, it just isn't. I mean, seriously? They treat them like they say they're little bitches, they have no balls, or, you know, just that demeaning kind of bullshit. I mean, seriously, and what's even the point of them even doing that? People know a bad video when they saw one. The stats and the numbers on that video after that video pretty much showed it themselves. It did its job faster for them, and they didn't even have to speak a damn word. And basically this thing with Boogie. You know, that nice guy, a guy who does explain social situations like this, that is actually calm about this. He's actually calm, he doesn't get into a frantic, ragey rant. Well, there is a frantic ragey, but I know those are just jokes. I know those were a comedic thing ever since he began. It's just basically, man, calm the... Basically, basically the way I see it, they're the same as Leafy. And I think everybody on this platform knows why he was quite infamous. Yeah, and, okay, and here's another one. For Boogie. Yeah, but for Boogie, all because of a few things he said. I mean, seriously, that was a few things. I don't know a lot about, but from what I've seen, well, they point to a joke that he had with Kitty liked as, well, why would you joke about? I mean, he pretty much explained to himself. I mean, anything can be funny to anybody. I mean, I see some of my friends' memes as funny, and I actually thought Uganda Knuckles was funny, and that is extreme territory I'm putting in there. Well, extreme example. And here's another thing. Zoe Quinn. I mean, I haven't caught up on all of it, but as far as I know, she didn't do... I mean, she did do something, but I think it was the reason for Alex's death. His suicide. I mean, I don't think that was the cause of it. Again, when I said that in my tribute video to Alec by basically taking a shot, good elixir of life, water. I basically said what should be reasonable to anybody. You you just don't make claims like she has blood on her hands. She indirectly was responsible for that guy's death. You can't just say shit when there's no evidence suggesting that other than a fucking time frame. Time frame doesn't mean anything when you know a character's bio. Like, say for example, I'm just saying, just don't. They just shouldn't jump to They just jump to shit like that, get a lot of views off it, and keep doing it. Probably who knows? Maybe even cause. Who knows? I wouldn't be surprised if this caused Zoe to. I don't know. I'm just saying. Is there really a need to, to just act like this? I mean, seriously. Ugh. Then there's, well, Blizzard's response to Hong Kong. Let me put it this way, as the most neutral way I can get it. I don't care what goes on over there. That's the best way I can put it. I guarantee something is really gonna. I guarantee you this is probably gonna explode and get me in hot water. I guarantee you that. Is Ron here? Damn it, he's here. What the heck are you even doing, Ron?
The right to make liquor is about as important as the right to bear arms.
Oh, you're making moonshine. I have no idea that's how you make moonshine, pal. I had no words to say on this. Anyway, basically, it's just, and really though, it's just so. Which again, I'm probably putting myself in that same firing category, and the thing is, when it happens to one of them, and when one of them screws up, they do it to each other. They do it to each other. It's the equivalent of a pack of piranhas, except with cannibalization. And literally, sometimes they just won't let off, or they're just. Shit. Well, I might be trapped. Nope. Wait, I'm just saying, shit like this. Just shit like this when. Again, these are all just my opinions, and I hope this isn't turning into something different from that. I hope it isn't. But. I'm just saying, in addition to the demonetization and the possible bannings by YouTube, like what happened to Monkey Jones, who by the way I won't get on because I just started this channel. I do not want anything, and this alone is giving me enough heat. Anyway, the whole. Just in addition with the demonetization, yeah, these guys here, if you make the wrong opinion that bursts their little bubbles, they get on you. Who knows what can happen? Most of the time you get a lot of damage. All because they said something, all because they said that you were bad. I mean, seriously. Something tells me that's a lot of you right now getting bored, and if you are, sorry. Anyway, I just do not know how to put. Again, with that, it makes it so hard to basically express yourself. And seriously, most of the guys I can sum up right here are basic, or at least carbon copying some of the things they are. Well, one, target, or basically have, you know, criticism, not that I would call it that. Well, one, losing my train of thought again. I guess episode 1. Well, my first video. Anyway. Well. One is... Well. Turkey time the quartering. Griffin game. Gundam? Yeah, my Gundam? I didn't have no idea whose name is, and basically any other people if you see that sort of thing. Basically, if you watch any of their videos, which, to be honest, doesn't line up with some of the stuff I say, and here's here's another example. I'm probably all of you know. Well, a lot of people know. No bullshit. I hope Spectre doesn't come around because that's the last thing I want to deal with. And I'm small anyway, so like it's gonna get anywhere, right? I probably just jinxed myself right then and there, so let's do a little something to unjinx myself. That ritual is going. But yeah, basically, all this is kind of hard to express yourself, and again, if you have an opinion, unpopular opinion, they're just gonna make your life hell for you. It doesn't matter what you do. It's just like what people say with the SJWs. You just can't win with them. You just can't win. Except for 2 ways. Oxhorn is one example. He made, when stuff like that was happening to him, he made a simple video explaining, though I don't know if it was a good job or not. Simple. Made a response to it, and then left it there. Didn't do anything else with it. He simply made his peace, and then went on. And basically, again, these are all just my opinions, but if you want the... Again, I just... Oh, nope. No, get it. Anyway. It's just a long cycle of whatever. And basically, they think you get you into hot water. They act like they care about some. They act like they care about something. And basically they go on little rants on their videos with basically either a care. But that with basic clips of other people speaking and them speaking. Again, usually for a long period of time, not even getting to the whole video. And then spouting out some random nonsense, followed by a lot of insults. Mostly insults. And... it's just fucked up, man. Just is. Are they a factor that sucked the joy of YouTube of... well, just a jab? They are just... They are essentially a living sensor. Again, it's basically... Anyway, I've seen plenty of channels who said plenty of stuff on them. Anyway, I had no idea where the video's going. I might just end it here. But anyway, that's anyway, as for my stuff, that's my piece. And again, I do not intend to sound like a shattered wreck. And I do not intend to sound like a record that got shattered with a sledgehammer. Hello. These are just my opinions. And if you have a problem with that, I mean, seriously, dude, why should you care? This is my piece. I'm simply saying, why do you bother going on a rant about how mine is wrong? Why would anybody bother going on a rant about how mine is wrong? It's my piece, and I said it, and that's all I'm ever gonna say about it. And this is all I'm ever gonna say about it. Ever. Nothing else. If there is a video about this that pops up somewhere, I'm not gonna respond to it. I made my piece, I said what I wanted, and that's gonna be it. Nothing else. They might as well be talking to a brick wall if it ever happens. Which something tells me I jinxed myself into it happening. But anyway, if you want basically a bit of a statement about that, you're gonna have. I suggest you check out what the chick? I do not know how his name is pronounced. Anyway, if you want he put in more words in ways that I ever could, and basically goes through and does stuff about some of the famous ones, and basically that's gonna be all my that's that I recommend you check it out. And anyway, guys, I recommend you check out that channel because. So anyway, this is gonna be my piece. This is gonna be my piece about the subject. No longer talking about it after that. If you're gonna ask about it in the comments for more specifics, well, I hope, well, just don't bother. I'm not gonna really answer it. Again, I made it as clear as possible about my opinion. This is all just my opinion. And I couldn't. It's all just how I feel about things. And if you want to see that video, I don't know how to put links in, so. Anyway, before this gets too long, guys, please like and subscribe and hit the bell notification button. That's something I forgot to say. And I'll see you guys in the next video, which is gonna be very special. So, bye-bye.